Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new SBC player review. So, we have new league SBCs and Al Soma is one of the players. He's 86 rated, of course, for the Saudi league, and, well, the Syrian's got some awesome stats. He's got 82 pace, 83 dribbling, 87 shooting, 80 passing, and 84 physical. With those stats, he is 6'4" with high-low work rates, right-footed with the awesome 4-star skills and weak foot. So I've got a couple of different squad options for you. Now, he isn't the easiest player to link. If you do want to get a strong link, you're going to need to use someone like FUTWIZ or one of the silvers that play for his club. However, I often use a little bit of an icon, or in the case of the team, I actually used a whole bunch of very high-rated icons, because to be fair, he has got some awesome stats and he deserves to be played in a team like this. But I did give you a nice cheaper option there as a first team. So moving on into the in-game stats, I was hopeful. I was very hopeful that we could get some nice ones, and on basic, I'm really impressed with just how well-rounded as a striker Al Soma looks. Like, 85 pace, 86 dribbling, 91 shooting, really high physical. It's nuts. Today, I've gone ahead and used the engine chemistry style because I'm absolutely fine with the 87 strength that he's got right now, and his shooting stats to me look very good. So, let's boost him in the areas that we need a little bit of extra sort of oomph from, which is the pace and the dribbling. You know, I want the agility and balance to be a little bit better. I want his acceleration to be a bit better, things like that. So we can now move on to the clips, and you're going to see the shots that I missed and also the goals that I was able to score. So I sort of tried to adjust the agility and balance there with the chemistry style, like I mentioned earlier, and I think we sort of did a good job, but also it's definitely noted down in the negatives category that Al Soma from time to time might feel a tad bit clunky. He definitely doesn't feel like the most agile player in the world, and it's got to be one of the most minor negatives because for a 6'4" man, you're not expecting him to be that at all, and from time to time, he can actually turn quite well, and then the other side of the spectrum is that sometimes he will feel a little bit clunky for you. Again, just something to note. It's really not a huge or major negative in the slightest. But the biggest worry when picking a player like this up is that how are you going to get him into a team? You know, I appreciate that a lot of people out there don't have the crazy icon teams that I do, that I can link any player to anyone, but if you don't have that, then you're going to sacrifice something. You're either going to play him from the bench and then not get the full 10 chemistry boosts off of him, or you're going to sacrifice some of the players in your starting 11 for the, well, less overpowered players from the Saudi league, let's say. So that's definitely the biggest worry, in my opinion, is that how usable is he? Like, how easy is it to actually get Al Soma into a team? Yeah, you can do what I've done if you have got the icons, but I appreciate that a lot of you don't. Maybe use this player alongside some of the loan icons when they come out. That would be a good idea, of course. And we can now move on to the positives, because they far outweigh the negatives. Once you do get him into a team and get him on that pitch and get going with him, oh my god, it's just so much fun. It really is. Like, I used to compare Al Soma to like an Ibrahimovic kind of player, and as much as he is that, nowadays he's just so much quicker than anything that Ibra could ever be on this game nowadays. So pace is a very good positive for Al Soma. I genuinely didn't expect him to be as quick as he is. You know, as a 6'4" striker, like, this just not in my. I just didn't expect that whatsoever. And it's a massive upgrade from his previous inform, shall we say? He definitely has a lot more pace about him. Acceleration's good, sprint speed's good. Try stopping him once he gets going, because, well, he's a good target man. Like we've mentioned about 14 times this video, he is 6'4", so he's a tall striker, and he has got strength and clout behind him. So he's gonna win those balls in the air. He's gonna hold off the defenders if he receives the balls or back to goal, and he's gonna be an amazing hold-up player. And well, actually, if he does receive the ball back to goal, he's not just gonna have to pass it off, because as we know, Al Soma's got 4-star skills and weak foot, so he's got a few tricks up his sleeve in order to turn those defenders. I might decide to go for a little bit of a scoop turn around the defender, and I know that he's got that burst of pace to be able to get past them. You'll see a lot of my goals start with a little heel click, because I find that to be a great way to get him up to speed, and of course a great way to almost fool the defenders that you're going to do a fake shot, but actually you're clicking the ball past them and going. So really useful that a big player like this has got the skill moves at his disposal, because sometimes, like I mentioned, can feel a little bit clunky, and when that's the case, doing something to help get you that extra yard of space or something is extremely important. And then my final positive about Al Soma is just that his shooting is fantastic. He's a great goal scorer on FUT18. As you can see, I got 11 goals and 4 assists in 8 games. So he's going to assist goals as well with that 80 passing stat, which we boosted heavily, of course, with the engine chemistry style. But just shot power, finishing ability, even the curve on a finesse shot with Al Soma seem to be deadly, in my opinion. So I actually really rate him. For me, I found it to be one of the cheaper SBCs to complete. And of course, you get coins and reward packs for doing the SBC, as well as the player himself. So I think he's a good value for money player if you've got some Saudi players in your club right now. Maybe give him a go, get the SBC. Let me know what you think of him down below in the comment section. I really like him, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.